Hey guys, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. So, I guess you can probably tell I'm not dressed up in my Sunday Fin Trail best this week. We couldn't get out for a run this week, just had too much on the go, and Tyler's bike is still down waiting on his new power steering unit. But in the meantime, I had Gerard over at Wide Open Throttle install a Can-Am 4-lock diff in my bike. My bike is a 2019, so I think it was only the 2020s, maybe even the 2021s. Somebody out there correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, they all come with the new Can-Am 4-lock diff, the 21s and up I think it was. But mine doesn't. Mine's a 19, and I was jealous. I wanted it. So I had Gerard pop one in for me. And as you know, there's a little bit of wiring that goes along with it. So we had that all sorted out as well by a guy named Robert Pearson. If you're interested in looking this or hooking this setup up in sounds weird. If you're looking to set up this setup in your bike, whoa, that was a mouthful. Look up Robert Pearson on any of the Can-Am Facebook groups. He is making a harness that just makes the whole thing plug and play. Totally easy, nothing to it. So I'll show you guys. Turn on the power here. As you can see, there's that big black block on it on the other side. I guess you can see it better on the other side. So you can see it in there. That's where the locker thing goes. And we ran it up here to this switch. So here, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. So I had Gerard record a few videos for me while he was installing it, because I wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what it looks like to install it, since I don't turn wrenches. I only know how to ride this thing and break it. Anyway, stay tuned. Just a quick video today, but we'll give you a little update on how the 4-lock was installed. And then hopefully next week we'll get out and rip it and show you how it works. So stay with me.
Look how dirty this is. Octane should be ashamed. So what are we doing here today? Still too dirty. What do we have in this? Goodies from BRP. For Visco lock. Going in here. Stand by. Here we go.
If I could take you up in boom, boom, bosh, boom, boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Yeah.
Alright guys, up to this point what we've got done is we've got the suspension off, the hubs off, tie rods off on both sides. So there's all that stuff there. I love this ramp, lots of space to lay tools. So yeah, so the next step, we're going to take off the A-arms. The newer models with the stabilizer link is a bit of a pain in the butt, but we're going to release that stabilizer link so we can get the upper and lower A-arms off, get the axles out, release the drive shaft. So we'll get the drive shaft out of there, and then the diff just comes right out. It's pretty simple. All right, stay tuned. If I could take you up in boom, boom, bosh, boom, boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. So we got the front suspension removed. Everything's out. So the only thing left to do now to get this diff out is to pull the front drive shaft. So as you see, I already got the clamps taken off. Pretty much all we use up here is just tie straps. So we removed those tie straps that were there. We have the front soft boot removed. That's usually a soft, flexible boot. Creates a little bit of motion in your drive shaft, allows it to move front and back. But when you put the hard boot that originally comes on the back up on the front, it kind of tightens everything up, especially if you got big mud tires like the Assassinators. Kind of helps things out. So we're just going to unbolt that diff, pop out this drive shaft, and then pull out the diff. It's that simple. Then we got to put that one back in. Here we go.
If I could take you up in boom boom boom, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
All right. So as you can see, we got the diff out. And out of there. So yeah, clean this up a bit for him. When you're playing the skeg, it has a tendency to get everywhere. As much as you want to try to clean, you'll never get it. Like, right there. See, my OCD would not allow any of this to be there. But yeah, so we'll grease that up and clean that up before we put everything together. But soon it's time. Octane's gonna have full-time locking front diff. Should be some cool videos then. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, it is now 1 a.m. in the morning, and I finally finished installing the Visco forelock. As you can see, she's in there. I just gotta tidy up the wires. The wiring is all there, plugged into the harness. And let's see, we got the switch right here on the dash. So you just push the button, she's locked, unlocked, button, unbutton. There we go, all done. Just some tidy up, wash this thing and bring it back to Octane. Here we go.